Welcome back to Yahoo Finance Live. Josh Schaefer here with Alexandra Canal and Shauna Smith. We're talking about some of our favorite trending stories from the day. And I want to start with Snapchat, guys. Interesting to see what they're doing with paid subscribers right now. So it's been a year since Snapchat came out with Snapchat Plus, paid subscriber network that they have. And they've now reached over 4 million subscribers that are paying $4 a month for Snapchat Plus. Personally, I was kind of surprised to see it, to be honest, because I don't know how often you guys use Snapchat. I use it a little bit. I certainly have never considered the Plus option, but it seems like something when you think about the business, when you think about Snapchat trying to get revenue outside of just ads, to be able to pick up 4 million paid subscribers and start to build out that network a little bit, Shauna, is certainly important for where the company is headed.
It's very important. That's interesting that you were impressed by that number, because when you put it in perspective, their daily active users, 375 million. So they were only able to convince 4 million of those users that it was worth spending $3.99 a month. And $3.99 a month, when you compare it to many of the other subscriptions that are out there, what you're paying on a monthly basis is cheaper. But I think the real problem is what you get with that subscription. Yes. It's not enough. It's
you
not
don't
enough
really
to
get anything.
You don't get much.
Experimental features.
I was going to say, what is it? Like up to 20 different filter options, I believe, that are exclusive to those who use Snapchat Plus. But I think it's also just indicative of what's going on within that industry, right? When you take a look at the other social media giants, what they're doing, relying more on subscriptions to increase their revenue. Snapchat making a go at it. I don't think it was the best attempt, but I think they can build on it.
Right.
Yeah, totally. And look, I do think there is interest in Snapchat as a social media platform. I use it only with a certain group of friends. We just send pictures to each other back and forth.
Some people use it for testing. Like texting?
Yeah, the younger generation
Younger
does.
than me, though, too. So that's like college age and like high school, I think, is like where that's most popular, I've found. So that's like we're talking like early, and then those kids maybe aren't necessarily paying yet to be subscribers either. I think that's an interesting part when you think about this as well. When your demographic,
if you're a younger consumer, you probably don't want to pay for anything that you use.
Right, unless you have your parents paying for it. But when you start talking about someone that's probably like 21 or younger using the service, I think it's interesting to think about, if they stay with it, if they are still texting on Snapchat and using it as constant communication in 5 years when they become someone that subscribes to more services, maybe that helps it out. I'm not really sure, but I do agree right now, I don't care about getting more filters. I don't care about pinning my best friend on Snapchat. It's not really.
To me, but the whole issue with Snap, and I don't use it, so obviously this opinion it does not weigh, or doesn't really hold much weight, I should say. But my problem is that there's not enough to entice you to use it on a daily basis in terms of all the other social media platforms that are out there right now. What you are using, where you're giving up Snap, at least the time I would potentially allocate to Snap, to what else is out there. They're not being innovative enough in order to really expand their daily active users, which is so critical to grow the business, which is why, one of the many reasons why the stock is still well off, over 80% off the highs that we saw not too long ago.
And I think your point is valid. You need other people to use it in order for you to use it. And that is a really important factor there. Yeah, on the year, it's off about 16%. I believe it's up year to date, but still, compared to where it was, it's just really gone downhill. And, all of us, we're not subscribed to Snapchat Plus.